a busy mom trying to lose weight, two things that you need to have your nutrition on point, okay? Have your nutrition on point. Crock pot and an air fryer. Probably have both of those, right? Why? Very, 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 very time saving, right? You can make a bunch of food in a short period of time, with little investment of time on your part, to make high protein meals very, very easily. Like, prime example, getting either like a pork loin or a bunch of chicken thighs or breasts, throwing them in there with some water or some broth and adding some seasonings, and you can make carnitas with that shit. High protein, low fat relatively. Really, really easy. And you can put that in rice bowls. You can put that in tacos. You can put that, you can take it a step further, and make a stew out of it with potatoes, and carrots. And it's super fucking cheap. It's really, really cheap. A lot of times people think eating healthy is expensive. It really isn't. You don't need to buy all the organic food and stuff. Honestly, 99% of it isn't necessarily better for you anyways. It's just more expensive, and it's actually worse for the environment. And I'm an former environmental scientist, so I know the fuck I'm talking about. But that being said, right, crock pot, you can make a week's worth of food with 10 minutes of investing your time into it. Very simple. Air fryer, nice for short notice to cook some stuff up. You can make salmon in the air fryer. You can make, I've seen people make fucking steak, make asparagus. You can make all these things in the air fryer. Very easy. Tilapia, whatever. Super simple, super quick, low time investment. Because the thing that people struggle with the most, that they say they struggle with most about getting their protein in and about getting, good food in their body so that way they can, lose weight if that's their goal, or just feel better and be healthier, is the time aspect. And we live in the world of 2026 where people have invented shit and we don't have to go out and hunt and gather. We can go to fucking Costco and put shit into a crock pot, or put stuff into an air fryer, or put it into an oven. If you want it to take longer, that's fine too. But really, honestly, truthfully, it has never been a better time to be on a health and fitness journey, because it is easier than it has ever been in the entirety of human existence, for the most part, right? I know the economy is not great, but it's one of those things where there's a lot of opportunity, and there's a lot of ways that we can kind of hack that system with, picking foods that aren't super expensive. And if you want more details on foods that aren't expensive, that are healthy and good for you, and if you're trying to ball out on a budget in the health and fitness, realm of things, I do have a podcast episode that you should check out that I've done on it. I've done over 560 something episodes of my podcast. It's called the Fit Parent Project. It's probably somewhere on my profile or something like that, or just go to Spotify or Apple or whatever, and you'll be able to find it there. But tons, there's literally, if you have a fucking question about anything health and fitness related, and potentially even parenthood related, along with the health and fitness side of things, I'm sure I've fucking talked about it, because I talk a lot. And I know I have talked a lot about that stuff. So, yeah, go watch it, or listen to it, or fucking don't. I don't care. I'm not your boss. I'm not your mom. I'm not your dad. Maybe I am. You don't know all that shit. Anyways, have a good one, and I hope this one helps.